You're listening to the Young Picasso Podcast.
Welcome to the Young Picasso Podcast. I don't know why I started like the other one, but it is what it is. Today we're going to be talking about interesting stuff. I'm Ollie, and with me we have...
Let's go.
DK!
Gabe.
Yeah, so let's just jump right into these topics, man. It's going to be a serious day. We're going to be talking about relationships and age gaps and I guess Tyrese's bad stroke game. Let's start with the first topic. Let's talk about Brittany Renner. First, who doesn't know about the Brittany Renner situation?
I don't.
All right, so this is going to be Brittany Renner talking about
My mind.
Well,
I don't wish to find
First of all, let's find Brittany Renner. First, let's have DJ Academics clown the fuck out of her.
Wait. Question. I need to know what this woman does first.
She's an IG model.
She's a model.
She's an IG.
Okay, so she looks good. Oh, wait, I know this bitch. I've seen her.
Model or IG model?
I've seen this bitch. I've seen this video.
Technically,
I think
if you
I've
want to
seen
be
this
very
video.
technical, she's both.
I think I've seen this video.
Yeah, you've seen this video. Everybody's seen this. Everybody and their mama's seen this one.
What does she say again? It's like some about niggas ain't shit. Some about like niggas ain't shit or something.
Here we go.
The age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets.
Why are you comparing a queen to your 304 ass?
11 athletes. Woo! 5 entertainers.
Let me just see if she.
Bitch, you're not even 305. You're not even 305, bitch. You 304. Bitch, you 297.
I'm trying to find out one car video where she's like, "Oh,
Hey, y'all. Hi. It's officially stepdaddy season.
Oh, isn't she the bitch that came out outwardly and said that she's evil?
Let's go to the park.
Isn't she the bitch that outwardly came out and said that she was evil?
No. Person to have kids with, but that's insanity as well. So if it doesn't work out with them, it'll work out with someone else. Okay? It just will. That's how that goes. And trust me, I know it's ghetto. It is so ghetto being a baby mama, and thinking about multiple baby daddies is scary.
Okay, pause it. Pause it. I learned a long time ago that when a woman says outwardly that she's crazy, you should be very inclined to believe her. You should be like people don't just say that randomly. They don't just say that. Like, one thing to be like, I'm kind of crazy. No, it's another thing to be like, I am fucking crazy and I will ruin your fucking life. No.
I think another thing about it, Cisco, is that when it comes to women saying they're crazy, they actually mean that shit. Whereas if a dude says it, we're probably just dicking around.
She basically
what the hell is that?
When a woman says she is crazy, it is a warning. A warning.
This is her outwardly admitting to.
I see me spread eagle on the timeline, playing with my pussy. In my experience, the worst people to deal with.
Why she got the jump cuts like it's a 2000 YouTube vlog? Look at her with little jump cuts.
I don't like talking about my.
Let me say that one more time.
A check off a manual, you could just fucking athlete. So if y'all really want to try to come off a check off a manual, you could just fucking athlete. They're really done. I don't like talking about my history with men I'm dating. I guess until now, because
you're 3 or 4.
The guys that I've dealt with are gonna have more money than you, and you're gonna feel a way about it. I know the male ego is fragile, like the ball sack that hangs in between your legs.
See how she trying to clown niggas when she the one taking dick, nigga? Like, damn.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're
What's
gonna
it
get
called?
I
think before like you guys go any further.
If I fully uppercut your vagina, let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. Clit punch. Let's go. Clit punch.
And this was this. Okay, go ahead, because I was gonna tell you this was the nuclear shit.
I was gonna say before you guys continue, you should probably explain like the 304, 305 thing that you guys been saying, or at least that the last guy started when it came to her comparison to herself and Beyonce. Just for like anybody who wouldn't know.
I don't know it either. I just went with it. I don't know.
Oh my God, Cisco. You could be saying a whole racial slur.
I know, right? I was
You
just go with the 304.
Ollie, do you know?
Oh, what a 304 is? It means hoe. It's the hood way to say hoe. It's another nice.
I thought it was like, bitch, you're not even 305. You're not even 3. I thought it was like that.
Oh, like you're not from Miami. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
Nah, 304 is no way saying a girl hoe. If
Urban Dictionary is your friend.
You ever hear somebody say, "Hey, yo, she a 304"?
I've never heard that.
Never heard that.
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
I'm sorry, but I'm not big on number-based insults. I'm sorry.
It's a North thing. It's because we from the South.
Yeah, like if I'm calling somebody by numbers, I'm calling them their height. Like yo, 3'2" ass. Like, come on.
All right, so this is what Brandon and Jerain said.
Tonight, if no one's doing anything, does anyone want to like hop on Discord and talk and place match something? Because I don't know, my day just got ruined a little bit. Kind of upset, so I don't know. Just wanted to see if anyone wanted to just. My day just got ruined a little.
Oh well.
Sorry.
That was a very good talk about relationships. A very relevant thing. Very relevant.
Oh wow. Oh, there's Raph.
Oh, we about to have this conversation about to take a turn now.
I kind of like it now that Raph here.
Yeah,
when Raph is here, it takes a turn for the better. I'm ready for this.
It's good. Now
I literally just said for the better.
Raph, we gotta explain
what's going on. All
right, so what we're talking about right now is the first topic is PJ Washington and Brittany Renner.
Oh, fucking here we go again.
Yes. Show them, Raph. Show them.
So right now, the reason why I have to show you this video first is because
here's all I have to say. J. Cole handled it well. That's all I have to say.
Here's what I'm before we say anything, because I'm gonna show you her defense against what like everybody's saying. So that way we can clap back at her.
There's a defense.
Yes. Academics was grilling her.
Okay.
And you're Brittany Renner, who he's seen all over the fucking.
I can't really watch
this
that
is
right
what
now,
I really get so fucking annoyed
It's fine.
about.
Just listen to the audio.
I'll listen. Yeah,
You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to fuck?
Restart it again for me, please. I'm sorry.
We just started.
Renner, who he's seen all over the fucking media with these people.
So this is what I really get so fucking annoyed about is like, so when do you as men take accountability? You're old enough to ride this ride. You want to come at me. You want to fuck me raw. So why are we babying men who make decisions for themselves? Like I told you, I was on birth control up until I had a conversation with my baby father. So what do you think happened? So I imagine I got a leg lock him.
It takes two to make a baby.
It takes two to make a baby.
It's because
multiple things come to my head
are held to different standards.
Multiple things
Y'all want to look at a 20-year-old. I was 26
let's listen to this bitch.
I met him.
I'm sorry.
You want to fuck with me? Here's what it is. Nope. Like, stop acting like someone had to pull the wool over his eyes. I was exactly who I am right now. And stop. Let me finish. I have no reason. I have no reason to lie about anything that I've done or the person that I am. And I believe in full transparency. The ideal relationship to me is for my partner to know everything about me. So please stop playing this victim narrative. If you wanted to just fuck me and just say she's trophy pussy, I hit Brittany Renner, that's that. Why did we have a baby? Our baby's name is Paul Jermaine Washington III. Does that sound like an oops baby? Does that sound like someone who was bamboozled? You asked me who bamboozled you.
Well, it's better than naming your child Shaquante. Phillips III. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. If you're gonna have the baby regardless, might as well give it a good name.
22
like, what the fuck?
And here we are. I told you I'm okay to wait. I'm not in a rush. I'm a very spiritual person. I trust in divine timing.
You trying to get married to him?
No one who's actually spiritual says they're spiritual. Fuck off.
I thought that was my guy. And like, I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to believe that. Like, in my mind, it's crazy to me.
Hold on, Ali, can you pause it?
Yeah.
Because and my whole thing is, and I kind of don't know what exactly she's trying to argue. Like, if
nonsense.
It's accountability,
that's what she's trying to argue. Nonsense.
Yeah. If it's accountability with men, personally speaking, every man is entitled to like their own different perspectives and their own different end goals. So you can't really place that on all men when PJ Washington had his own end goal with it, at least encountering her. Aside from that, just overall from her sheer voice, this woman sounds hurt. She sounds super defensive on everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
Almost as if everything the academic has said so far has been right. And I am a person, I do not like academics. I really don't. But I would be lying if I were to say when this man is wrong, he's wrong. But when he comes out with facts, what are you going to say? What are you going to say to him, actually?
There's nothing you can't say. Go ahead, Ryan.
The thing is that she I feel like she took advantage. Fuck. All right, so give me a second.
No, you good. Take your time, brother.
They're both wrong. Because
PJ
knew exactly. Yeah. PJ knew exactly what the fuck he was getting into. He knew exactly which kind of pussy he was fucking. He knew that he should have rubbered up. He knew that he should have pulled out and stuff like that. But he made a choice to get his dick wet with the wrong woman. Now he's suffering the consequences for it, financially, and now he got a crazy baby mama. She knew exactly what the fuck she was doing. And the thing is, everybody's pointing the finger, but they fail to realize they got three fingers pointing back at themselves.
But
it's not just her. It's not just him. Her. She's failing to take accountability. Look, for all we know, all we have heard is her rant and this and that. But we don't know what PJ Washington is saying behind closed doors. He hasn't come out in the public and said, "Yeah, man, I fucked this bitch. It ain't my fault." We haven't heard that.
He just
the only thing he said publicly. Yeah, that's the only thing he said publicly.
Oh, wait, what did he say?
Let me see my kid, bro.
Okay, still, he's let me see my jit. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Nevertheless, she's being attacked. Well, I won't say she's being held accountable, and she's looking at it. She's seeing it as an attack.
There's a little bit. There's a little bit more because I'm gonna show you her defense, and then we'll academics already roasted her, but we gonna fillet her.
Between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets. The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B.
She doesn't want to take accountability because
here you go.
She in her own mind.
Sorry. I was just going to tell you because
you good. Go ahead.
Because this was the crux of my argument from before.
The age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets.
She fine though.
The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, it's crickets.
Fuck that.
Y'all don't have the same age. Lori Harvey's 24. There's a 10-year age gap between her and Michael B. Jordan. Stop. But y'all picking between Jay-Z and Beyonce. Why it's so hard for y'all to believe that? Like, in my mind, it's crazy to me the age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce. Crickets.
She's redirecting it from away from
between
her
Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, cool.
It's crickets.
But here's my thing with her argument. She knows she out of pocket because when these two got together, Everybody was on Jay-Z's ass. I remember that shit as a kid. Everybody was on that nigga's ass. So I don't know why.
Bro, even I questioned it like years later.
Yeah.
I never really knew the age difference up until later when I found out they're like, what, 10 or damn near 20 years apart?
Jay-Z and Beyonce?
Yeah, she was like, he was like in his 30s when she was like, I think.
Bro, when I tell you
she was like barely 18.
Oh, that entire relationship is just Beyonce playing the field until that nigga is dead. It's a big old sugar daddy situation.
She never.
Wait. But can you really say that when we all know Beyonce is richer than Jay-Z?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but Jay-Z got more income though. Income.
Greed knows no bounds.
But here's my thing. Here's my thing.
That's true.
She tried to clap back and say nobody questioned this. The biggest, everybody talks shit about this relationship. Ain't nobody, but you know what the offense was?
That's because it's Future.
No. They got on Future, but you know what they said about Lori Harvey? She's a grown-ass woman. She can do whatever she wants. On top of that, these two, it's not that weird because you know why? There's a 10-year difference between these two, but the difference between these two and her is that he was 20 and she was like 26. This nigga, she was 24 and he was 34, right? There's a difference between a 24-year-old and a 20-year-old. Even though you're still an adult, so it doesn't really matter. You're a high-functioning adult. I mean, yeah, you can't drink, but you're still a high-functioning adult. You can make your own decisions. But like,
I would say like you being at your 20s, you're still like you're still kind of like a baby almost. Like you're a newborn to the adult life. Like you're not even fully there. You can't drink yet. You can't drink yet. I don't even know if you got your.
You haven't figured out. You haven't. Yeah, like in your 20s, it's like you haven't even figured out what the fuck you want to do with yourself.
Exactly. Like there's a lot that goes on with you in your early 20s versus you being 26. You still have a lot of your own things to do. And you've probably already matured and, figured out what you want to do with your life at that point.
Well, look, so I want to bring to the point the fact that she keeps redirecting the blame. We're not talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce. We're not talking about Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan. We're not talking about that. We're talking about her and PJ Washington.
Yeah, we're talking about what you did.
Yeah, we're talking about what you did because, God forbid, because I love Michael B. Jordan. He's like one of my favorite actors. Him, along with him, Chadwick Boseman, Robert Downey Jr., and I think that's it for now, from the top of my head. But he's a grown ass man.
That's true.
If he gets fucked over, that's on him. So she needs to take accountability that she screwed this man over, but she doesn't want to admit it because the minute she admits it, then I guess all of that. Air quotes, all that clout is like, damn, I thought you were like da 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 da. Y'all thought you was this. I thought you was a bad bitch. Da 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 da. Like, bro, come on, bro.
No one's looking at that girl and going, "Oh yeah, she the one."
No, Papa, you'd be surprised. No, I'm not talking about she's the one. I'm talking about her fans, people who like her, who follow her, who think like her.
Yeah, because thoughts, birds of a feather flock together.
Y'all
don't have the same energy. Lori Harvey's 24. There's a 10-year age gap between her and Michael B. Jordan. Stop. But y'all picking, what's the age gap?
No, not talking about.
What's the age gap? No, because it's couple goals for people you want to be couple goals with.
Okay, no, it's not about being a couple.
Stop.
It's about certain permanent decisions.
Okay, so if something doesn't work for me, then why would
Yes, sir.
Someone's 32.
Yes, sir.
We've seen this.
You've seen with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Address them.
Okay.
Address them. This is off the record. You don't care. Address them.
When did Beyonce have a child by Jay-Z?
When did they start dating?
It didn't matter
What's
about
the age gap?
Nobody's
What's the age gap?
Hold on.
What's the age gap?
The age gap
that is true. He's right.
However,
it is.
hear what I'm saying. It's
Nobody
not
wants
about that.
to talk about any of this shit.
You got to, you had a kid by him before he could even really get his legs
That
on
was
him.
his choice. I don't have to leg lock niggas. You want to fuck me raw and come at me, accept what comes behind it. That's
it's even on both sides. If it was a woman, if it was a girl who just became 21 and a nigga who was 33 and she was pregnant.
But y'all had nothing to say.
Permanent decisions. It's not about dating.
When Diddy was with younger women, y'all have nothing to say when Future was with Lori Harvey. It's fucking crickets. No, I'm gonna say people's names because everybody in this motherfucking industry is scared to open their mouth, but y'all pick and choose. So what about Future and his bitch now? What's the age gap with that? Why is that not raising eyebrows? Because nobody gives a fuck about what men do. But let a woman be 6 years apart and I'm a fucking predator? Y'all are calling me R. Shelley. Y'all got all these memes and this funny shit. Because my baby, at the end of the day, my child in the third is my child's name. So if people want to have their own opinion about our relationship, that's on you. I could call my baby father right now. He will laugh. He's not going to dispel any rumors because he loves this shit.
No, he's on Twitter subtweeting like, yo, I want to see my child.
He's allowed to.
Why don't you let him see his child? Let's talk about that. Because
first
of all, we already feel bad for him because we feel like before he even get a max contract, you already got a kid.
So you guys feel bad for someone who moved me in and wanted to give me a baby and named it after him? That's what y'all feel bad about?
But why aren't you with him still? Like what? What are you doing?
Yeah,
like she don't want to be in a relationship.
It's an illusion. So what are you saying?
Just like if a young woman who said, hey, listen, I met this celebrity at 19 and we start fucking around when we're 21. Even though you're 21, we're going to feel bad for you because we know what fame and influence brings to someone. Especially with permanent decisions. Just dating, we'll give you a pass. But once you're having kids, you're getting married, of course, those are permanent decisions.
Okay, so did I make this child myself or did it take his nut to make this child?
Obviously, it took Toya.
Oh, it did?
Wait, what?
I don't know how that went down.
Okay. Well, do you know how?
He could have probably told you like, I don't do it.
I mean, but if we want to get real technical, y'all girls always, talking about how you don't need a man and all this, that, and the third, and how you can just take sperm and just do what you want with it. So,
bro, funny that you say that shit. I remember reading this article about some bitch, some lady who fucked a millionaire. I shit you not, she fucked a millionaire. After he dipped to do whatever, she took the condom in which he came in and put the semen inside of her and she got pregnant.
Ew.
Yeah.
The lengths people go.
That's not even consent. And then they'll be like, well, you shouldn't have been having sex.
Yeah,
they're gonna blame it on sex in general, but in that aspect, can you really say that when he was having protected sex he wasn't really looking to having a kid?
Yeah. Is that entrapment?
Yes,
I would. Yeah,
that counts as entrapment, bro.
Yes,
because they definitely could take her ass to court. Now they got an unwanted child, and that child is just.
The thing is that they can't prove that she did that. There is no video evidence that that shows her grabbing the thing and shoving it up her coochie. There's no evidence for that.
That's why you take that condom. That's why you take that condom with you.
Exactly. No, and the funny thing that you say that, because I was gonna segue into another thing where I heard this dude, he was fucking this bitch, did the same shit, and he took the rubber with him, and he flushed it down the toilet and everything after he.
At his house, as you should. Don't leave it in the trash can. Don't leave it.
No. You flush that bitch.
I know. Don't
flush that bitch.
Yeah, not at her crib, bro. Because that's how you fuck up. She goes in her septic tank. I've seen women go out there.
Bro, that's fucking disgusting. Bro, you really about to grab a fucking... Bro, that is disgusting. Oh, that gives me...
But to the same degree, as disgusting as we're talking about, the lengths that women would go to in order to, catch a bag from a man, they're come on. This is some horrendous shit.
It's funny because females complain about how much harder it is for them, but all they gotta do is grab a nut from a nigga, and they got the bag.
Women
we can't do that shit.
Who they want to have sex with. I keep saying
that. And they also choose who they want to have a baby by. Because
that is also true.
I'm sure Brittany has fucked. What? Imagine how many niggas she has done fucked. And it just so happens that PJ Washington is the one that happened to nut in her.
Bro, she's been with a bunch of people. She's been with Uzi. She's been with
That's about that celebrity girl that be on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just tried to back J. Cole. And J. Cole was
To
like,
me?
no.
Are you kidding? This bitch is literally like Amber Rose times 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally, she's like, I'm gonna get famous and rich from fucking rich and famous people.
That's all she did her entire career. She was an IG model.
What career?
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be that.
High five for me.
I'm not trying to like knock nobody's hustle or nothing, but like nigga, I'm a model. She ain't no fucking model. Fuck out of here.
Her whole shit has been like sleeping with different celebrities, bro.
Yeah, I'm a real model than that
like,
bitch is. Fuck out of here.
To what Brandon just said, bro. Like Brandon is more of a model. Like the main thing that keeps her in a model spotlight, aside from her sponsorships, is just the sheer fact that she has a fat ass. That's what it is. That will make up on her
She
face.
doesn't like. There's like a way to carry yourself if you want to be a model. You feel me? That's not what she's trying to do. She's one of those fake IG models who go, "I'm a model." No, you just like taking pictures with half your clothes off. That's not being a model.
Yeah. You just got lucky to look good enough that Fashion Nova sends you shit. And niggas just like your photos because you have a fat ass. That's really all you really get.
And Fashion Nova, and funny that you say that, because Fashion Nova doesn't give three fucks about her. They just, hey, look, we'll give you free clothes if you wear it for us and you advertise because you look good.
Exactly.
So now, niggas who want to nut inside of you are going to see that you're wearing this Fashion Nova shit, and they're going to buy it for a bitch who they want to fuck. And when they buy that shit for a bitch who they want to fuck, they're going to be like, oh my God, you bought me this, da 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 da. All right, maybe I'll let you hit.
Because if I'm not mistaken, like she's not like Meg Thee Stallion, who has like her own branch of Fashion Nova, like the Savage X Fenty or some shit. Like she doesn't have like her own branch.
And even then, she has a man. Meg Thee Stallion has a man that damn near nobody knows about. And she shows him off on IG. He's not a bad like.
And they be out minding their damn business, doing what they do, and you don't hear shit from them.
Hello.
True.
Yeah, we can see you.
I'm sorry. Somebody had called me when I was talking. What did y'all say?
I was just saying, like, you don't really hear anything about Meg Thee Stallion and like any of like her relationships. The only thing you really heard relationship wise or potential relationship wise with Meg was Tory shooting her in the foot, and that's it.
Yeah.
And again, potential.
You know what? As bad as Meg Thee Stallion is, like, there's something about her that I just fuck with her to a sense of, not in a sense of like, damn, she bad, I want to fuck her, but it's like, yo, she's cool. I want her.
I get what you mean. I get it. I get exactly what you mean. I
definitely understand that.
And it's like, yo, like, this chick is mad cool. Just because she's cool, I don't mind listening to her music. Like, I'll listen to Body and other shit just because she's a dope person and the music is, like, her music is actually fucking good. So and it's like, that's one of those celebrities that's like, yo, like, I really hope that this person doesn't get involved with, like, none of this nonsense that everybody wants to involve themselves with. But, you know,
I wanna add on to that because I've already, like, stated, like, how I personally like Meg Thee Stallion and just how she is because of all of her endeavors with school. She's one of the only rappers that promotes so much, like in almost every song, like regardless of her talking about her ass, this, that, and the third, fuck the twerking, almost every song you hear her in, she does say like, hey, I'm still in school. And, you know, even despite the tours and all this other Fashion Nova, all the other shit, like she does still take her own time out to study, you know, do all these other things. Like she just recently graduated. I love that. I love that for someone like her because not a lot of new age.
That's a very attractive. That's a very attractive thing to see in a woman,
right? Like she didn't do it beforehand, or at least I don't think she had all the capabilities to do so. But she's damn sure, like she's made it to a point that she's gonna do it now. And I think like just speaking more on like her personality, like you said, Raph, like she just seems really cool. she seems pretty down to earth. Like she likes anime and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
she has
I like her.
Ratchet tendencies, but she knows. It's like she knows when to shut that off. It's like, all right, let me not be ratchet. Let me be professional. And there are some times where you listen to her talking. I'm like, yo, like this bitch is smart.
Yeah. You don't get that a lot.
She's not stupid.
But
that's a fair point.
Just to like compare her to like Brittany to keep the conversation on the same topic. I don't know, like, cause I followed Brittany for quite a while. I think one of my homies showed me her like way back, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Cause I remember the videos with her and Tekashi 6ix9ine playing like soccer or some shit. Right. And I've heard her speak on certain things.
She let him hit.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Me either.
I've heard her speak on certain things, and I've seen the kind of mindset that she tries to have, or at least alludes to having. Yeah, but at the same time, whenever you listen to her, like if you listen to one of those random like videos where she's just talking about like either what she wants in life or the things that she seeks in the future,
she sounds extremely entitled.
Man.
She doesn't just sound entitled, but she sounds, which annoys the hell out of me, she sounds fake deep. It sounds like she be using big words and
just
metaphors just to sound smart and get like a certain narrative to a point. And I hate when people do that.
You know what's the best thing? You know what's the best saying that you could ever, you really tell if somebody's actually, deep or whatever? A wise man once said nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Somebody who's about it doesn't have to prove it.
That's fair.
Facts.
Definitely. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Because it's perfect. Now that we brought Meg, it's the perfect comparison. Brittany is acting like the woman that Meg is. Meg is not acting like that. Meg just is.
Because she don't need to do all that. She's got a career, bro. Like she's not. She
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I like that comparison though.
You're missing the point. I get what you're saying, Ollie, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm not talking about careers and whatever. I'm talking about the way that they are as women.
But that's
the way that they carry themselves.
That's the fundamental thing that separates their character. That like,
fair.
If you have no ambition in life and your whole thing is being a pariah, you're gonna act like this one.
Brittany I will say that Brittany does have an ambition, which is to rob men of their money. That is an ambition. Whether it's good or not, it's an ambition.
I was gonna say I don't like to talk about the ambition thing too much because I feel like people talk about ambition too much and forget that people can have the wrong kind of ambitions.
Yeah.
Like there's such thing as having
you can have like a goal, but your goals can be shitty as well.
Like Madara,
there's such thing as having bad ambitions.
Yeah, like Madara, it's the perfect example. He had the ambition to bring peace into the world. Now, his way of doing it was to Thanos these motherfuckers.
Well, no, it wasn't to kill people. It was to put people in the
He didn't know it was gonna kill people. let me defend Madara.
On paper, Madara
he knew it was gonna be bad. He knew it was gonna be bad, but in his way of thinking, it was better than the world that he was living in. He didn't know people were just gonna turn into white Zetsu.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He didn't know that people were gonna turn into white Zetsus. Yeah. People failed to miss that.
His understanding is that we would all be in a perfect paradise of our own making. If that's bad, I don't want to be right.
You know what it is? Hashirama and Madara, and I'm gonna just say this real quick so we can go back to Brittany. Brittany bitch over here. Hashirama and Madara wanted the exact same thing. It's just Madara was like what's that motherfucker? What's the evil Aquaman version of in Marvel?
Oh no. Namor.
Namor. Yes. Namor. Oh. Namor's the type of he's the type of hero that like if I gotta put a bullet in a motherfucker, I'll do it.
But that's the anti-Madara though.
Yeah.
And Madara is not about like violence to set a goal if necessary. Even during the Ninja War, he was like, "Listen, most of y'all are gonna get killed right now, so I'd advise you guys to turn around." They're like, "What?"
Yeah, that is true. He did want Sasuke to join his side.
Like,
too.
dude, his whole motivation.
Yeah.
His whole motivation was, "Hey, I seen too much conflict. I want to end the conflict by
And I really like that from Madara, because when you take the war period that he literally was born and grew up in, like that's something that somebody would say, like, you right, like, bro, like I'm tired of fighting, I'm tired of clashing, and honestly speaking, like I do like that aspect of Madara, and I do kind of appreciate what he was going for. Like, I just want everybody to be happy, even if it's a dream. But he was going about it the wrong way.
Agreed.
Regardless of the white Zetsu, he was doing it the wrong way.
Strong times breed strong men. Strong men breed peaceful times. Peaceful times breed weak men.
Breed hard. Yep.
Yeah, and weak men breed hard times.
But let's
Let's
circle
back.
So he didn't want a child, but he's gonna name him the third.
Let's get back to this bitch.
Yeah, after it's gonna happen because your body, your choice, right? No.
Oh no, I gave him the option. Whatever you want to do.
If he had said,
"I won't,"
not right now, you'd.
I would have agreed to.
No, I'm pulling.
Nah.
So you just
nah, I don't put my meat nowhere near any female that's like your personality and or character shit.
We got
we were in a real
no, I think about.
I mean,
I don't want
that.
Wait, what did she say just before?
Agreed to it.
Oh God.
So you just maybe his fault.
Oh wow. So now it's his fault. What?
PJ Washington, I can't hold you down no more, man. Yo, we got to
we were in a real relationship. There were real feelings involved. I mean, there was a beautiful child made. Just because
why the
it
fuck
didn't
is
work
he complaining on social media then?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
Because honestly, he's the reason why you look bad. It looks like you're a user. It looks like you're quote unquote a predator because of how he looks to be like a victim. Hey, I can't see my child. Hey, I know you all warned me, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I fell victim to it. And now I'm over here crying. Not saying you should feel bad for me, but the internet's going to feel bad for you. Because you know why?
What do you want me to do? You want me to go on there? You want me to do an Instagram Live?
Do you ask him?
Of course.
Let him see his son.
Why the fuck are you acting like you're the victim when you wanted to be in the situation?
And stop taking so much money from this nigga he don't have. Like, damn. He just joined the shit.
If I'm not... Yeah, he just joined the league. So you doing that while he essentially kind of has nothing, and kind of is a stretch, because if you're just getting in there, you essentially don't have anything to spend. Even if they already give you like your money, you still technically can't spend that shit until you've done your dues.
And
no, exactly. They pay you like it's like a salary. Like they're giving you money monthly so you can eat and shit or whatever, honestly, but you don't get the whole thing in one lump sum. They give it to you in portions.
She's not bright in the sense that like most basketball and NFL.
I'm gonna have to correct you there. She's not bright at all.
No. Here's my thing. No, because then you could have pulled a Vanessa Bryant, bro. She's not smart in the sense that, like, you play the long game. Vanessa Bryant stayed with Kobe up until his death and is capitalizing.
But Vanessa Bryant actually loves her. Actually loves Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and I don't think she, at the time of, like, the consumption of their relationship, she was just, trying to get money out of Kobe. I do believe from the get-go there was feelings involved. Brittany states that there were feelings involved, but I can't legitimately say how much of that is true. It's hypocritical given that I don't know, Vanessa Bryant or anything, and obviously I don't know Brittany, so to say one for the other is kind of hypocritical. But given what rude, Brittany does...
Let's just call a spade a spade. She wasn't in love with that nigga.
Yeah.
Because
like I get what people mean by like maybe or whatever, but let's be honest, your actions will show if you love. No, she didn't love that nigga.
Exactly the point that I was gonna get to.
Brittany, right? We're talking
about
they
got together.
Yeah,
They got married and divorced within the same year, bro.
Like, if she really loved him, if Brittany really loved PJ, she would still be with him, and she would let. And even if they didn't want to be
on a side note, Gabe, I'm ready.
She would have. Google's evil, but yeah.
Wait, what did it? What I can't. I'm kind of driving. I can't read
Brittany is okay. Here we go.
Brittany Renner is one of the famous American fitness models. She is well known as a social media celebrity, especially on Instagram. The model has a huge fan following for her beautiful figure, gorgeous looks, and hot personality.
I don't know.
So nothing.
What?
Yeah, I don't know who she paid on Google, but she's sucking at Google's employees' dick. She went all up on that Google employee.
That in my fucking ear.
She's one of those women where if she approached, let's say we guys like us, right? Mm-hmm. Let's just say, for instance, we were a bit older, we're in our careers, we have more money, we're a little more established and everything, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say financially we were on the level of guys that she would seek, right? Mm-hmm. I personally, even from like when I first saw videos of this lady, I remember when I first saw it, I was like, oh, she's attractive. But her personality has threw me off since day fucking one, dog. Something about her was off.
Fam,
bro, I remember seeing her for the first time. I'm like, God damn, she's bad. The minute she opened her mouth, I was like, I don't know about that.
I was just saying that's literally exactly how it was.
Y'all, let me tell you something. I followed this chick from way back in the day. You know how far? How long ago? When she was black. Not when she's whatever color this is.
Oh my
when she was black. So believe me,
because she was darker than this.
Believe me when I tell you. That female.
Did she? I didn't know she Michael Jackson herself.
Yes.
She.
When she was low key. When she was low key and she was dark skinned, she didn't act like this. She was normal. She was legitimately normal. And then when she started getting
that cloud, that popularity, that it got to her head. When you get following of people, you become this person that you never. Bro, look, I'll tell you right now.
You can, especially if you let it go to your head.
Yeah, bro, I'll tell you right now. If 1,000 bitches came up to me and said they wanted to suck me up, number one, I'll punch them all in the throats because I don't like that shit. Anywho.
Yeah, chill.
And then.
I so much, dog.
And then.
I'm not with it, bro.
I can just see Brandon smacking hoes, bro.
Bro,
just left and right.
You already know anti-simp runs in my blood, bro. It's not. I'm not with that shit.
Nah. Sorry, Raph. What you were saying?
No, you good. So I'm like, all of those women coming up to me, it would fucking get to my head. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'll be like, damn.
It'll get to anyone's head a little bit, for sure.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll be fucking singing back then, they didn't want me. No, like, I'll be like
what person's used to getting that many people to come up to them, especially men?
Now your ego will like go through the roof a little bit.
Like women might be used to that, but men, we are not at all used to a woman coming up and going, "Ooh, you kind of cute." When a female does that, I know me and DK have this in common. I immediately go, "Who sent you? Who the fuck sent you? What?" You come up to me talking about, "Oh, you so fine." I'll be like, "Excuse you? Who are you? I don't know you."
Every time, like I promise you, Brandon, if it's not an old woman or someone in my family that's, baby, you look so good today, bro, I'ma swear you fucking lying, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, bro. When somebody does that shit to me and like, oh, you look so good, I know.
All right. So now we on the second topic.
What's your point?
The
second topic.
Yeah. The second topic is more edgier. It's going to be about Jada.
What's up?
Jada and Will.
Oh, Jada. Oh, my God.
So we're gonna hear a little bit of what she said.
This is my God.
Hold on, Ollie, before you even... Wait. Before you even... I'll make this really quick. Can I just say, no longer a fan of Jada as of recently. Like, at all.
No. Or Willow.
But go ahead.
Or Willow.
Yes.
Willow really out here.
We ever had a conversation about sex in that way, in that kind of free flow? And I'm not just talking about just basic surface stuff. Like we went in, kind of like how you and I have done.
Yeah, because
clarify.
What is going? What the?
Shut the fuck up. You don't be fucking niggas.
Fuck, man.
Willow? Yeah, I believe that.
This became an entertainment because you had a viral clip where you.
Is that what I said to you? Don't get pregnant. Don't try.
There wasn't a lot of talk about it.
No.
And so you learn, and it was pre-internet, right? So it was like we were really siloed in a lot of ways. And
first of all, I don't know why the fuck they invited Gwyneth Paltrow, but we continue.
I was literally about to say, what is
to our
this
mothers
new
to
bitch
talk
doing
about
here?
it. It's still
pretty,
weird. Like, I adore my mother, but I don't know.
Oh,
like,
I
know.
do you guys talk about it?
Let me tell you what's so funny, Gwyneth. My mother's conversation to me was, don't get pregnant.
I don't even think my mom said that.
Yeah.
I also told you that
It wasn't going to be enjoyable.
It is not going to be fun.
I think that myth is that's not okay. For some people, I mean, everyone's body is different.
Get her out the fucking broadcast. Willow does not have a purpose here because she's not adding anything.
And she's young. She's young too. Like she's not of age.
She's just here, bro. I'm just here for the talking bits because y'all be.
She's gay. She doesn't like Vitro.
No, she like dick. No, she like dick. She like dick. She's
who she fuck?
She's in a polyamorous.
Who she fucking?
She's cuck holding niggas, bro. She's in a polyamorous relationship. Yeah.
But who is she?
Fulfill my own editing goals.
Somebody that's not famous.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely know of her boyfriend. I don't remember this nigga's name, but I know that's what kind of relationship they're on.
Once humans can fix the way that we perceive sex and just anything that has to do with relating to one another, the world's gonna become a better place. What makes?
Rewind. What did she say?
Wait, what did she just say?
Yeah, the connection went poop for me for a second.
I want to say, once humans can fix the way that we perceive sex and just anything that has to do with relating to one another, the world's gonna become a better place. What makes?
What?
Huh?
What does she mean by that? Because women have a chokehold on sex as is.
I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused on what she means by that. I don't get what she means.
What did she even say? I wasn't even listening.
It will be change. Basically, if we as society like change the way we perceive sex and or whatever.
No. Hold on. Let me fix it for her. Let me fix it for her. I think that if women stop perceiving sex the way that it is, it would be such a better place. Yeah, no. She just
because that's basically what she just said.
Yeah, it's women. She just doesn't want to fucking admit it.
No, she was talking about us niggas. She was trying to throw us under the bus.
No, but that's the thing. Because sex is the way that it is because of them. We just all we care about is getting our dick wet, and that is it.
But this is why you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. But this is why when men cheat, it's just a sexual thing, and when women cheat, it's more
it's
than
an emotional thing.
They're leveling up. They're not like a man could go logically. The only reason a man is gonna go cheat is because he's not getting sex.
Yeah.
Why would you cheat on your wife or your girlfriend if she gave you everything you needed? Like,
because when a man, like you were saying, when a man cheats, it's just because he wants to get his dick wet. When a woman cheats, it's because she feels that the man she's with right now is incompetent.
Normally,
he cannot fulfill her exactly. So we men know that. It's mind-boggling to me how we men understand women sexually, but they refuse to understand us men sexually.
Oh, no,
well, because a lot of, I'm not going to say obviously this isn't every female, but we do also clearly have a lot of women out there, especially nowadays, who like a lot of people in general, but obviously we're just talking about women because we only date women in this group, obviously, so that's why we talk about it. But the issue I'm seeing is that like we have a lot of people nowadays who are getting angry at others because they don't value the things that they value or the things that they bring to the table, and it's like you can't get mad at other people for not valuing the things that you happen to have because maybe you're not what they're looking for.
Yeah, it's like me going up to Brandon and say, me and Brandon are facing each other in a warrior to warrior. He's going to whip my ass because I don't know how to fight, but here's the point of the explanation. I am a bow staff user, and he's a katana user. And he pulls up to me, yo, why the fuck ain't you using a katana? You a pussy?
Exactly. You know what? That's a perfect example.
And I'm like, bro, I just like the bow staff, my nigga. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Nah, nigga. You coming up in this hood with no goddamn stick. And I'm like, bro, chill. So it's like that.
It's like, what is that, sharp metal? What are you, a nerd?
Yeah. And then I get mad at you because you're mad at me. And now it becomes a vicious cycle. So it's like women hate on men for sex just as white men hate men because they're black.
Penis envy.
Yeah. Look, that's a real thing. We got to have that conversation eventually at some point too, because that's a real thing.
Sadly.
And we don't talk enough about that.
Sadly.
Penis envy. That is the thing that's fundamentally holding back women and white men. They're sitting there just like,
feel me.
Penis.
Go ahead. Keep going with the clip
way.
a little
And
bit.
if there's a block,
women,
you can say, oh, there's a block here, or this doesn't feel right to me. Definitely.
I know you revealed some of your own struggles with sex, like, communication. What has healed for you?
You know what was the most striking thing for me was to remember how important it is for women to speak up for themselves.
Yeah.
What happens when you don't speak up for yourself? You're also
Pause. So what is this? Hold on. What is this video about? Jada Pinkett is ruining Will's. Okay. What is? I am so confused right now. I am so confused. What is her purpose on here?
Because basically Jada was like, oh, it's not my job. Like something about Will not pleasuring her sexually and something.
Well, let's get to that point.
I mean, you're not saying, hey, this is my half of this, or this is like where I feel lacking. Here's my insecurity.
So we
it's
can
so
have
important for us to be accountable for our sexual selves. And if
I do want to see where the issue is real quick, and then we can get some
we
context.
have to muster the bravery to say,
because I'm just confused what the hell Gwen is talking
let's talk about this.
And how this relates.
Because as soon as you make it unthreatening, then it's easier for couples.
I mean, the thing that Will and I
what are you
talk
talking
about a
about?
lot is the journey. I mean, you started in this at a very young age, 22 years old.
It's crazy.
That's why the accountability part really hit for me, because I think you expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you love me,
you should be able to read
you
my
should
mind.
read my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hate that so much.
She literally not just pulled the stereotypical woman shit.
Yes.
She just fucking said it. I didn't.
Bitch, I am not abracadabra, alakazam, shaboof. I cannot read your mind.
I cannot read it.
Shit.
This is literally why Oliver be screaming sometimes. Because it's like, bro, just communicate. Use your fucking words.
I cannot read
Use your mouth.
mind.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I cannot read your mind.
It is the fucking worst.
Real quick, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off, Oliver, but isn't it funny how this is one of those things that also has a double standard? Because women want to be like, oh, you didn't understand me, but they don't make an effort to stand up. Whatever, bro. Whatever.
Bro, let you talk about your feelings for 5 seconds, and they use that as a weapon against you. Like what,
bro?
Bro,
that's something like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Bro, here's the perfect example. My cousin always be telling me, you need to stop dwelling in the past, da-da-da-da-da, and then right after that conversation is done, oh yeah, you remember when you used to do this when you were little, da-da-da, and I'm just like, you just told me not to dwell in the past, and now you throwing that shit in my face?
Yep.
So, I cannot tell nobody shit, because they going to use that shit against you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Women are worse with that shit.
Most men do not trust opening up to most women.
Nope.
I know I don't.
That's why men have a circle of friends.
You literally can't.
But you know what's weird? They try to clown you for having a circle of friends. They're like, there'll be a group of women that'll be sitting here and be like, this is why y'all gay for listening to Kevin Samuels.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Oh, yeah. They're like, this is why y'all single, because y'all be over here, y'all like a bunch of bitches. It's like, excuse me?
I would tell them, I said, shut the fuck up. Stop being mad because I didn't spend my time with you last night, bitch. Chill out. We're having a $1,000 dinner tomorrow with your great grandparents. Chill. I'm throwing away all the money for you.
Even if I was rich, you getting a McDonald's and you gonna love it.
No, but that's not. But I know, Holly, you're being a dick, but you get the point.
No, I agree with Ollie. What you mean? If I'm rich, but you're a piece of crap, I'm not.
Okay.
What I look like spending a whole bunch of bag on you?
That's not the point I'm trying to bring. Damn it! The point I'm trying to bring is. The point I'm trying to bring is that bitches will have everything and still complain. Bro, a bitch will have a ruby, a sapphire, an emerald, a pearl, a diamond. Well, they will have every gemstone in the world but that one. And they will complain that they don't have that one. And it's like, bitch, you have a gemstone cavern.
Facts.
It's like the Queen of England complaining because she doesn't rule every part of England. Like, bitch.
Have you guys ever seen that clip of this little news report or whatever? This lady is like some kind of relationship analysis lady or whatever. And she was talking to this reporter and she was telling them how they did a survey on men and women. And she was like, and basically asking them like what things count as deal breakers. She said, and mind you, this is a woman doing this. She said the men were like astoundingly more reasonable because the things that they said was like 3 to 5 things. You know, I want someone who's gonna like have my back. I want someone who's gonna not just want me for this. You know, like things that actually matter. She said the women. She said on average, and this is like on average, literally the women had at least literal several hundreds of things that they would immediately just break up with a dude and stop talking to him for. And she was like, and like when you hear that. Like when you just hear something like that, obviously there are men out there who do that too, but it's just like when you hear that there are people out there like that who are like, literally one of the examples was, this guy on a date, everything was going great and everything was going well, but then I looked on the table and saw that he was wearing some type of socks or whatever. It was Star Wars socks, literally, and she was afraid that he would be like some Star Wars nerd and she'd have to hear about it all the time, so she never followed up with him on a second date. Bruh. What do you like? You see, these things don't matter in your relationship, and you're leaving a nigga.
And you know what's worse about that? And you know the biggest double standard? They'll be like, "Grow up! You shouldn't like these things." What do you like? Clubbing, books? Like everyone's a nerd for something. You're a nerd. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not normal for grown-ass men to wear other men's hockey uniforms and shit like that and be normal. Like, that's fucking weird. That's weird. Like, I don't know, bro. At least if you like superheroes, you like the idea of paragons, of niggas who like aspire to do amazing shit, unless you're into DC and you like dark shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like good shit, but like you're not gonna clown somebody. You're not gonna clown somebody for some stupid shit like that. Or they'll have the double standard like, oh, you should like all, but like when a nigga's only requirement is you look good and don't be fat. And then they'll be like, what did you say? And then I'm like, how many women would fuck a fat nigga that's not rich?
Facts. Literally. I'm sure for Oliver, he's especially like, no. I will not have this one.
No, like I said, the only way you get by as a big nigga is if you have sauce. You got money. No, sauce. You can
either sauce. You gotta have like an extreme amount of sauce or some bread.
Yeah.
Man, I have been broke to the point where I can rub 2 pennies together, but I have been able to get between thighs. You do not need money to get this, bro. I will tell you.
Listen, Ollie, I just gotta say, like, as someone who genuinely has felt what you just said to the most extreme, bro, never worry about let me not say it like that. Don't worry about a girl and your paper. As long as your paper is good, you're fine. But don't worry about trying to get one for the other.
No,
because me personally, I didn't have $1 to my fucking name, and I was out here beating pennies down. And I'm pretty certain if I point the camera at Brandon real quick, This man has had some stories before he was making money.
What, nigga? Do you niggas understand that literally my body count went up when I became homeless? Bro, that's when
I believe you have said that. Yeah,
Brandon.
Yes,
Brandon. Tell me if I'm wrong.
All right.
The thing that boils, and DK, you could chime on this too. The thing that boils my blood is when niggas go like, "Oh man, it's so hard to get female." Bro, it's harder to get a job to get a female, bro. Like,
and that's actually kind of fast.
I agree.
Hey,
I agree.
It's harder to pay the rent than to get a female.
That's what I'm saying.
That's definitely facts. Where is
I
actually know where I'm going, Gabe. I kind of feel bad, bro.
You have to be socially inept and like weird.
No, you're good. I kind of just feel bad.
Like you
because I don't know where I'm supposed to be.
You gotta look like a garbage pail kid and be like retarded for you not to get some pussy. Like, and also you don't have to bang every girl that like every guy wants to bang. It's not every girl. Like some people will be like, yeah, that's not my type. Like, nigga, who cares where I stick my? As long as it's not a dude, who cares where I stick my dick in? Like. It's pussy. It's pussy. Like, it's not every chick you're gonna bang is gonna be a 10 out of 10. Sometimes you gotta get some duds. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just doing it for sex. You're not doing this to be like,
it's clout, man. It's clout because you know what it is. It's because a lot of niggas nowadays. It's like, and I'm gonna use Brittany as an example. Say I come up to you, right? Say Ollie and y'all are these type of dudes, but I know you guys are not. Yeah. I'll go up to y'all, man. I just fucked this bitch, man. Oh, who'd you smash? Brittany? Nigga, you lucky. That's all it is, bro. You want people to congratulate
you don't really get too much clout for that. Like, I remember telling one of my stories to one of like my homeboys and shit, and what's it called? He was just like, "Damn, bro, like, what were you doing? Like, how did you manage to do something like that?" And that's literally as far as like that kind of went, to be honest with you.
We want to know more of how you did it rather than who you fucked.
Pretty much.
Agreed.
Like,
agreed. I care more about the process than your end goal. Yeah. I care more about your process than your end goal, because niggas will flex that their process is the greatest shit ever. And then you find out a nigga just asked several different women until one says yes.
Yeah. He's not wrong.
I'm gonna play this clip and I'm gonna let y'all take over the conversation. Watch this clip and then take over the conversation.
I made a waypoint for a thing. You should be able to follow me.
Gotta have some money. You can't get no pussy. Listen to the radio. That's what it's about. Listen to Madonna. I'm a material girl in a material world. You ain't got no money. You can't have no pussy. Okay. Basically what it is. There's a song out now called "Got to Have a J-O-B If You Want to Be With Me." And lyrics go, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Like if you went up and said, "Hey babe, what's going on?" The rent, motherfucker. Do you have a job? Well, ow, then get the fuck out my face. Gotta have some money. It says no romance without finance. And women love them songs. They be gotta have a
You're the main one singing that shit too.
Record. What have you done for me lately?
I don't want no scrubs.
That's what they be.
You've heard how many times I've said that shit. What have you done for me?
Yeah.
This. I watched that as a little boy, and that shit stuck with me for the rest of my life. Now you know
I'm gonna end up saying that too, even after I bang, bro.
I feel like we should be doing that shit to females. Like, ooh, I want to be your girl. Da, 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 da.
Like, what did you actually do?
They don't do nothing, bro. The same people that were stressing you, wanting you to get married and telling you, oh, you just scared, you emotionally this, that, and the third, have nothing to lose. The courts will not be taking your money unless you're Britney Spears and Kevin Federline. They will not be taking your jit unless you like the female prove to be like some kind of psychopath and you have to have a really good lawyer / PI. Like, nah. They're going to take her side 95% of the time.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be like, well, then you should have fought for your child. Nigga, there are niggas that, to this day, are
you can fight day and night and still lose that shit. Yeah. That don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, paternity fraud. Literally, 50% of dudes in America are raising children that are not theirs. That should be a crime, but it is not. Do you see why niggas do not want to be in relationships or like do all this kind of stuff? Please. And then they'll be like, nah, you just a pussy. Come on now.
Yeah. We don't get any leeway.
What have you done for me lately? The record start off like that. I know he used to do shit for you, but what has he done for you lately? Baby, I love you. What have you done for me lately? You the only thing on my mind. What have you done for me lately? We make good love. What have you done for me lately? Got to have some money to get some pussy in the 80s. It's fucked up. That's why I say, hey, I'm a target. If I ever get married, I have to go off to the woods of Africa and find me some crazy, naked zebra bitch.
I have it. Why can't I?
That knows nothing about money. She got to be butt naked on a zebra with a big bone in her nose and a big plate lip and a big fucked up afro. An afro got to, like Angela Davis see it and go, God damn, that's fucked up shit. Afro got to be fucked up and one of them pics with a fist in the back and she got to be butt naked because if she got some clothes she gonna pocket, she gonna have to put something in the pocket. So she got to be butt naked on a zebra and y'all think it's a joke. Y'all gonna go, I'm gonna walk up to her and say, hey, how you doing? Money? She go, I say, Miss Murphy. And I'm gonna bring her home. Y'all think it's a joke? Y'all gonna go past a newsstand one day and see me on the cover of Jet with some woman with a big bone and a plate and a big fucked up afro, butt naked. And you're gonna say, hey, Eddie must be visiting Africa. Say, Murphy marries Bush bitch. I'm gonna be like,
oh God. Oh God.
Yeah.
This nigga.
Yeah,
But
I hate that.
You know,
Isn't it weird though? It's like someone doesn't read your mind and we feel crushed. Like we feel so disappointed. Where do we get that from? I don't know.
What the fuck is going on right now, dog? Are they saying that?
You want, and on
I hate that.
You know,
Isn't it weird though? It's like someone doesn't read your mind and we feel crushed. Like we feel so disappointed. Where do we get that from? I don't know.
What the fuck is going on right now?
Pause it, please. Because another thing that pisses me off about this whole thing about reading minds for a girl is they expect you to know these things, and when you be like, bro, how in the fuck am I supposed to know that? I can't read your mind. They'll, oh, but I dropped a hint,
on a hell of a
and the hint be so fucking minuscule, bro. It's like, how in the world was I supposed to be able to tell what that is?
Oh, you didn't come try to talk to me and stuff. Well, how was I supposed to know you were interested? I walked by and dropped a napkin. Yeah, she was like, huh?
Hi, y'all almost down there. About to leave now. Crack your window. Yeah, she's about ready to make up.
Oh, and I was shooting him. Whoops. Kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right. Right.
You know, it's healing that needs to happen.
Yes, absolutely. So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August.
I just gotta say, Will already
we
seems
actually
tired.
became really, really good friends.
So
and it all started with him just needing some
Why
help.
does she say it like that?
Me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
That particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah. I really felt like we could be over. You
Yeah,
know?
no, we
And
were
over. And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would
During that time, launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. Mm-hmm. It had been so long since I felt.
So essentially, Jada just doesn't want to be with Will.
Yeah, she just said, I wanted to do dick. She wanted
that's pretty much my takeaway.
Yeah, she wanted her back to get blown out. And
because every chance she get, she brings up Tupac. And then, now we're hearing that Will couldn't tell about her sex life and things, or at least he wasn't providing for her sex life, which I feel as though that's cap. If you've seen the chat of a man, Will Smith is. Mm-hmm. And then not only that, but then we have this whole thing with her cheating with August, and it's just like, what's going on? Like, do you want to be there? Do you not want to be there? Like, it's so
doesn't have any communication skills.
Obligation.
Yeah,
with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgressions. I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
No, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to.
She said what she said.
Really,
she has no accountability.
Emotional immaturity.
What is with the women?
Insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. Mm-hmm. It was really a joy.
Okay, so if a man said that,
somebody.
Yeah,
it would burn him at the stake.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
He talking about fucking Margot Robbie.
No, I don't.
He talking about fucking Margot Robbie. That's what that was.
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If this was the case that what happened to me, I just couldn't be in a relationship. A part of me was like, no, I'm cheating and I'm doing everything I want. If I don't want to be there, why in the fuck would I stay?
Bro, imagine being Will Smith and still Will Smith, Brad Pitt. It don't matter where on the table of context you are. It don't matter what part of life. That is fate in the 21st century. I don't know about in the past, the 90s, the 80s, whatever, but that's a different time. 10 years have passed. Ever since this 10 years have passed, society has collapsed in a way that is unfixable. If you want to go risk your life playing Russian roulette, go ahead, but understand it is not worth it.
At this point, I just need her to say that she don't want to be with Will.
What's it mean to love? I mean, you all can have other partners, but you just have to be respectful of each other.
So people only think in terms of sex. People are trying to put something on it. Will and Jada, what they doing with other people?
Yeah.
Right? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much of nothing. The goal is not a sexual goal. We're gonna love each other
no matter what.
Will gets right to the heart of their non-traditional marriage during the Oprah Conversation. Will Smith, out today on Apple TV+. The couple first revealed details last year on Red Table Talk, which coined a new term.
I got into a different kind of entanglement.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes.
Was that hard for you sitting there?
No. No.
How long were you all actually separated? Was it months or years?
We never actually officially separated. We agreed that she had to make herself happy, and I.
Oh!
You're fine, DK. You're fine.
Had to make myself.
I'll let this ride. Hey. I'll let this ride. Then I'm gonna let y'all take over, and then we're gonna end the podcast.
Happy, and then we were going to present ourselves back to the relationship.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's enough of that. All right. Anybody got any closing thoughts?
I just want Will to be happy about it now.
He's in trouble. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my God.
A part of me feels like Will kind of doesn't care. They kind of don't care about the relationship or
definitely was
the things that happen. Huh?
William was definitely lying.
I mean, he's Will Smith, so he can definitely act his way out of it. Yeah,
for sure. To be honest, you could hear the discomfort and pain in his voice. I've been there before. He's literally sitting there like, I didn't think I'd ever talk to you. So the fact I'm talking to you is a miracle. You like in the moment that nigga is telling you straight up like, nah, yeah, you kind of fucked up and you like really that really hurt me.
Yeah, no, he just said that without saying it, but you can definitely hear the tone.
Literally, like you can hear the pain in the man's voice.
Like not even just the tone. Like if you look at some of his facial expressions as well, like Will does not look like he's happy.
He looks very uncomfortable.
Oh, I was just gonna jump. If they didn't make that platform, I was just gonna go. Gabe.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's another episode in the books. Thank you for listening. Thank you for enjoying our depressing conversation, possibly enlightening. This has been Ollie.
DK.
This has been Brandon, aka Marshall. Hey.
This is Gabe.
If you guys have anything to plug it now.
Hey,
IG.
Follow my Instagram, Marshall_moves, and my Instagram. I mean, I said Instagram again, twice. And my YouTube put out. I forgot the name. So
that almost killed me.
On my art, Twitter _ the Don Gabe.
I bet.
HavocRises.IG for my Instagrams.
Also, keep up with your boy if you like dancing.